remember, when we talk about these companies that are hopefully going to get replaced in your hearts and minds going into the next year when we release our stuff, it's important that we come up with alternatives like I'm doing with the comic books. But it's also, I think, still important that we look at these guys at what it is they're doing and fucking continue to make fun of them. Because they're going to try to delegitimize us, but we'll get to them first and delegitimize them. Nothing that DC or Marvel puts out right now in the comic book space is canon. As far as I'm concerned, it's a bunch of authoritarian leftists that run the bitch really top to bottom at this point. We've accepted that, and that's what it is. And this is why I'm encouraging you to not there's no reason to have a pull list for either of those companies. If you are going to get something for the sake of nostalgia bait, get back issues and ensure that they're not getting money. Now, reprints. A lot of people think, what if I just get a trade paperback of old shit? No, because that's them still getting bread. No. Go to your local comic book shop, see what old shit they got in there and get it. If you want to read the old stories when they were worth a damn. Now, it's just mock and shame. Somehow, one of the worst comic book writers to me in the modern era, Kelly Sue DeConnick. For those of you who don't know, that's the chick with the fucking bob cut or whatever it is that she has, and the colored hair. She's responsible for giving you Captain Marvel going into 2012. She's also infamously stated, if you don't like my politics, don't buy my books. She also acknowledged that comic books were in the fucking red. I wonder why, Kelly Sue DeConnick. But remember, in the modern era, comic books, when you suck, you get promoted. You fail upwards. Kelly Sue DeConnick, Claire Rowe, whose artwork is dog shit. What's the other? Kelly Thompson, right? They get to produce dog shit and it fails. And then they get promoted with work. That's how it works, okay? But apparently, DC is going to continue to give Kelly Sue DeConnick work. And they are going to rewrite and queer the past Wonder Woman, the story of the Amazons. And this is in an interview covered by J.B. Augustine over at Bounding in the comics. Kelly Sue DeConnick and a writer / artist, Phil Jimenez, say quite clearly their goal with the graphic novel Wonder Woman Historia, The Amazons, is to smash the old patriarchy and reflect a sense of queerness. Let's hear, or rather see what she had to say about this. Discussing Historia Book 1 for DC's blog, DeConnick talks about how tired of women being put on a pedestal in a certain way. I get it. Talks about how tired of being put on a pedestal in a certain way. Male writers. Over the years, she wants to revise Amazonian history to fit her impression of the now. It's the current year, guys. It's the current year. Everything needs to be modernized. Admittedly not interested in Greek history or doing more than some research, DeConnick stated. She listened to hours of lectures, but it was a little bit like learning the rules so she could throw them out, she explained. Okay. Because this is fiction, this is what she says, and when we write about the past today, we're not really writing about the past. We're writing about today. There's no point in making art about the past unless you're using it to talk about the present or the future, because the past is the past. She's giving away what they are, like her and her ilk are trying to do to really entertainment at large. That statement represents that and embodies that. We ain't talking about just like history in terms of what happened hundreds of years ago. No. DeConnick was then asked how she balances utopian peace and love image of the Amazons with the proud and fierce warrior race they're also known to be. Her response was the portrayal is dividing and unhelpful rather than equalizing. I think there is a thing. This is what Kelly Sue DeConnick says. I think there is a thing that happens sometimes when the men are trying to celebrate women. And this happens sometimes when women are trying to celebrate women as well. When women are trying to celebrate women. but it happens a lot when men are trying to celebrate women. So what it happens is what she's referring to. Men do it, and sometimes the women do it, but most times it's the men. Women get put on a pedestal in a way that suggests that women are just better, right? Kelly Sue DeConnick continued. That they're more communal and gentler and more nurturing. They're not aggressive like those terrible, awful men. She would add, and putting someone on a pedestal is just another way of putting them in a box. It's not helpful, it's limiting, it's not equalizing, it continues to other us. The fuck does that mean? So the idea that a society of women would be more communal makes a lot of assumptions that women are that sort of essentialist, and really discounts how much of the way women are has to do with what women are asked or forced to do culturally. It's this egalitarian bullshit. Like, women in nature can't be women in nature anymore. That's something reasons disrespectful. DeConnick soon made the observation that the Amazons are warriors protecting peace as a survival adaptation, which transcends gender and is just a historical notion. She adds, there is nothing particularly new. All right, whatever. She says, where people have the hiccup is but they're women. Like, yep, she stated. We all know the Martian stuff was mine and Martian's own fetishized view of sex and women, but it's amazing work to me because of the fact that this was 1942, the middle of World War II, and it was so clear and obvious, said Jimenez, is still quite stunning as a historical artifact. Here we go. Says, but alongside Jimenez, who was more concerned with how he defines queer and represents it to its, so the Jimenez guy is queer. So you got some typical social justice looking chick, and Phil is queer. I use queer in the broadest possible sense, he said. I don't think of it exclusively in terms of sexuality, so much of the notion of the queering of the world. I think of being queer as being anti-tradition, anti-patriarchal, as something that upends kind of a tradition, an often conservative, regressive point of view. So the way I use queer is a huge part of it. He said he would add that bringing onto Historia automatically makes the title queer. And he's glad to be on with Kelly Sue DeConnick. Because of their mutual social political ideologies. It's all there. Like, these guys just proved me right in videos that I did years ago. Like, these guys are all in on it. They're all it's an echo chamber of basically the social justice authoritarian left. And they fucking love each other. They're writing books for each other, guys. They're writing books for each other. Like, they're writing books to impress each other. They're not writing them for actual customers. It's all about using it as a platform to further their personal social views. So it's not a coincidence. I love this work because it is, to me, clearly the work of a woman, and maybe less clearly, but certainly I can see it, the work of a gay dude. What? We're talking about the Amazonians. Why does that matter? Why would I need to know about a gay dude? Why? Like, what the fuck? Look, you guys need to accept the things that you love is dead. DC stands for Dead Comics. That's what it stands for. It's a dead company. That's what all DC stands for, dead company. Leave it where it's at. It's gone. It won't even be revised. You know why? Because they're tied to these mega corporate entities, and these guys will never stop. They've committed. So they would rather ruin what already exists. Try to make it be about them. They're telling you that's what the fucking blog is explaining to you. It's them saying, hey, This is about us. It ain't about Wonder Woman. It ain't about the Amazon. It's about us and our social political views. And we're going to put them out there. And you're going to like it. Probably not, but you get it. You're going to like it. We don't have to accept this shit, man. There's going to be many alternatives. There's alternatives already. I'm actually trying to directly compete with these motherfuckers. Like, for real, for real. I'm not even joking. It's done. Leave it where it's at and seek alternatives. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. But let the companies die. You just watched a clip from my podcast, For Canon's Sake. Catch us live at 12 p.m. throughout the week over at youtube.com/YoungRipper59 and follow us over at odyssey.com/@YoungRipper59. If you want to watch the entire video cast after the show is over, just be sure to become a member on the YouTube channel. Of course, the full audio portion of the podcast is available for free on all major digital platforms, or just visit forcanonsake.com.